Morning. We'll say good morning.
Morning, everyone.
What happened today, Dax?
I need to
He graduated preschool. What are you eating back there?
waffles.
You know why he's eating Whoppers? Because he got the biggest Whopper of the Year award. Dax likes to tell some Whoppers. You to be a working man?
Mm-hmm.
That working man's getting the tractor.
I've been a working man a long time.
Yep. You ready to just drive the tractor today and I'll go take a nap? When you graduated preschool, I think it's time for you to start planting.
And it is fine.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Here, hold this.
Does you need me to hold stuff?
Perfect. So Dax and I are driving to do 3 little fields on the other end of this farm, and then we're going to work our way back to where we came from, but this way we don't have to drive through planted fields when we get done. The farm that we are at right now is the one that we did the tiling project. Back right there was our main. Got it nice and smoothed down. That should settle out real nice. I mean, the tile lines are still a little raised, but within the next year those will probably settle out. This was a waterway. Dad didn't plant all the way through the waterway, so he's actually talked about leaving this as just a grass road so we can get from one end of the farm to the other. If it's up to me, I'd plant it all the way through and not worry about it, but you know, he wants a road. But right now we are using said road. First field we're going to go do is the corn stalks that we tile plowed. See how smooth BJ got those, but I'm afraid they're bumpy. And it's the field that had the truck in the field that Dad swore he was going to move with a bulldozer. So we're going across the tile plowed ground. It's rough, it's not terrible. This has been turbo tilled. Dad graded it with the grader blade, which I really hope wasn't a mistake. Not my plan there, that was his. That field did not get graded. It will be interesting to see how that one settles out versus this one. My thought was to leave them mounted up a little bit and just deal with it for a year, because that ground will settle. Once you dig a hole, it takes a while for that ground to settle back to where it was. And I'm afraid where he ran this grader blade, we're just going to have little trenches. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. We'll see. So we're going across the tile plowed ground. It's rough, it's not terrible. This has been turbo tilled. Dad graded it with the grader blade, which I really hope wasn't a mistake. Not my plan there, that was his. That field did not get graded. It will be interesting to see how that one settles out versus this one. My thought was to leave them mounted up a little bit and just deal with it for a year, because that ground will settle. Once you dig a hole, it takes a while for that ground to settle back to where it was. And I'm afraid where he ran this grader blade, we're just going to have little trenches. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. You enjoyed your tractor ride?
Yeah.
You about ready to go home though?
Yeah.
You gotta get ready for your big game tonight.
I know. Wait, is today tonight?
Yeah, you gonna hit a dinger? Yeah, go hit over the fence.
Oh,
Yep.
I hit on the grass.
On the grass? On the grass in the next field, maybe. Little man's ready to no longer be a working man. Said he misses his baby sister and his mom.
I'm a mommy. Yep.
It's a good place to check the tire pressure. So a few videos back, BJ clipped a pole with Turbomax. That must be the pole. Clipped it a little harder and she would have been on the ground. So we're in our last field that's bigger than 13 acres. So after this we have 7 little fields to go knock out. We should get pretty well done today, but we might have to finish up in the morning. These little fields, they're very time consuming, but we should make some good timing in this one. So I forgot to mention when we were in that field, but the pickup truck that has been in our field for like a year now, the Dad kept saying he was going to move with the backhoe or the trackhoe or the dozer. Sorry to disappoint everyone. Dad went and talked to that guy. He moved his truck the next day. So it is out of our field. There's no footage of Dad destroying it. Although we did have the bright idea we should have gave the guy 500 bucks for it and just did it anyways. It would have been entertaining. But we didn't. So I ran out of seed at the farthest point from the place where I was going to fill up. But BJ's bringing me seed, and then we'll get back to it. I just really thought I'd be able to make it all the way back over here. Otherwise I'd have filled up before I started that field. It's happened before, it'll happen again. So the planter, it's been running pretty darn good, knock on wood. No issues today. No issues the last couple days. Yep, we're out. All right, we have the seeds. We're not full, but we have enough. Well, we have enough till we don't. All right, we finished up. I'm gonna head to Dax's last T-ball game. BJ's gonna hop in and plant 14 acres while I'm gone. We'll be pretty much done. Okay, just getting back. T-ball season is over. Oddly enough, so is planting season. Well, in 30 more acres. Well, kinda. What I mean by that is we have 30 acres, but then we also have a 30-acre plot that I need to go finish. Now to do that plot, we are doing it with Dad's planter. So that's tomorrow's project, but I want to get the last acres with this planter done tonight. That way I can switch over everything on Dad's planter tomorrow, get beans in it, hopefully do that plot before it rains Wednesday. Pretty excited for that. We've never done 30-inch beans before. Pretty excited for that. I've never done 30-inch beans. Dad hasn't done 30-inch beans since probably the late 80s, early 90s maybe. So we have just a shade over 30 acres, but there's 4 fields here, so take a little bit of time. But hey, they're finally dried out. These are some of the wetter fields we have, or at least this bottom one here, and it's in good shape. Been waiting on Dad to fix this crossing, so he got it fixed yesterday morning. So now that that's good, we can go across here. Hopefully we don't fall. So we're gonna go to the back field and work our way towards the front. So the first field is the smallest at 1.5 acres. Yep, 1.5. So 2 trips around the field, we're basically done. Well, I was wrong. It's actually 2.65 acres. But either way, we're done. Fold her up. At least everything is simple as far as folding, as long as everything works. So we got a row dragging up. It could be an opener, it could be a stick. But according to that manual, if it is dragging up, I need to remove one shim from the rear trailing opener. As they wear, that can happen according to this book. So we're gonna try that if that's what it is. Oh wow, that's not good. Found our issue. This opener's junked. I think it holds the bearing in, it's just completely cracked. This is the first one I've had to do this year. Last year a lot of them did. So I don't know, maybe that's a leftover one. It's the trailing opener instead of the leading one for some reason. So I'll pull that off. I've got an old opener in the cab. I'm gonna throw that on there because that's the only ones I have. Hopefully that'll fix the problem. All right, we got that changed. Let's see if it keeps dragging up. Well, that opener's messed up again and I'm out of openers, so I guess that's it. I have like 10 acres left. Really wanted to finish this tonight so I can work on that plot tomorrow. But I guess now I want to go after parts in the morning because we're not going to finish this with that opener messed up. I need 2 new openers. Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better.